Yeah, and I think as a coach, that's probably, I've said it this morning when I named the team, it's about qualifying for a World Cup. That's what we came here first and foremost to do. And then, our eyes are set on once we get that hurdle, qualifying for the Olympics. So I think this group, they're humble, they're hardworking, they're focused. I don't worry about that overconfidence. If anything, with this group, it's often an underconfidence. So, yeah, I think the group are focused, ready to go. And I think although I've brought some freshness into the lineup, I'm also respecting that anything can happen in Concacaf, and we are here to qualify for a World Cup. So that'll be the balance with keeping the next few games in mind as well. No, I think it's something probably Korea game onwards, and a little bit you could argue the second Nigeria game. I think when we play opposition where, our fullbacks are used to dealing with, top 10 teams where first and foremost your job as a defender is to defend. And I think that's always in us, and it's a good thing to have because we know the clean sheets win your tournaments. But at the same time, I think to really get the best out of our attacking qualities, we also just have to know that the people behind us, when I do join, can do what they need to do. So I think going into this game, it's the same message that, to take the handbrakes off, to play freely, because I would argue that the players that did that when pushed, the outcome was exactly what we needed it to be. So I think it's just a freedom to express themselves. I think first game, nerves, the narrative around scoring goals, all those things cause a tenseness within the group. You always want that first game out the way. And I think now we've got that. I think people seen and feel that, listen, when we do take the handbrakes off, we can be a really fluid attacking team. And I think we'll always have people in the group that will take care of the defender. And I think that's a great place to be as a coach. Yeah, I think, they have that ability to play direct and play off that. So, indirect play and then running in behind. I think the early shots and the set plays, I think that there's some things we need to take care of. So for us, it's just not switching off because they've got that element of surprise in chaos and in moments. And that's what we need to take care of. I think where we ended the game in the last game, I think that's something that we need to continue with. I think it was a starting point. It's not the end point. And I think that's probably it. The fluidity, the 1-2 touch play. I think I've said this before, when this team can play on 1-2 touch, we look like a very, very good team. It's when we start to slow the tempo down with 2, 3, 4 touches, that indecisiveness, I think that's where we look like a less threatening team. So for me, it's playing quickly, it's playing with rhythm, and then just instincts. You think I can think of some moments in that game where Janine Becky goes 1v1 against a fullback, where Kadisha plays that little diag in behind. I think those I spoke about it post the last game, coming off the script and just playing on instinct. And that comes with flow in a tournament. And that's why I keep saying growing through the tournament, because the more we get them partnerships and flow, it's going to serve us well as we progress through this tournament.
Yeah. No, Janine is an incredible player, and especially just the person she is off the field as well. I know that when I first got on the team, she took me under her wing and just has helped me along the way. No matter what it is, she's always there for us. No, I think on the field, she brings a lot of obviously brings the speed and her technique, and she gets those crosses in. I think she brings this energy to the team, and she's very, very fit and strong. But yeah, she does amazing for us. And not only on the field, but off the field as well. She's an incredible person. Yeah. No, since being at Juventus, it's been incredible. I think the speed of play there, just their possession style of play has been incredible. They just like to I like to call it tiki-taka as the version of how they play. So it's very a lot of passing in the middle, connecting into every other position on the field. So I would say that has really helped my game. Also the interchange, the movements in the midfield, and especially with those players in there. If you're playing in a holding mid and attacking position, you're kind of all over the field there in the middle, which I've been loving, which I think has helped my game coming to Canada, with just coming in more prepared with the speed of play and interchanges in the midfield. Yeah, I think, getting all those goals really helped us as a team. I think that regardless, our team, is very good at, finishing and crossing, finishing, shooting. So I'm really glad that we showcased that the other day, knowing that we can get goals, score, and had many assists from different people. And the goals were from a lot of different people as well. So I think it showed a lot of just good character, and I'm excited to build on that for the next games to come. Yeah, I'm expecting a, gritty performance. Strong defense. I know, like, I don't know exactly, how they're going to exactly come out. We'll never know until, you play them, but I'm expecting them to work hard and just be careful on transition for some of their players up top. So I'd say those things.